Hello there. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining how my GAN 11M Pro has held up after an entire year of speed cubing. If you didn't know already, I've had this cube for exactly 365 days. I got it last year on December 10th, and today is also December 10th, exactly 1 year apart. So, starting off with visual differences, I don't really see any difference with any colors or anything after a year of use. But for the texture, this is so much more glossy and not as matte as before. And there's also tons of scratches, probably from me dropping the cube, but it doesn't really affect my performance at all. When I got this cube, the insides were really dry and scratchy, but now they're really smooth, extremely smooth. So yeah, you don't really hear any dryness. That may be from the lube, but I feel like it's just the sanding down of each of the pieces after so many turns. For setting up the GAN 11M Pro, I have the clear thing on 4 clicks, I think, and I have the dark blue thing on at number 2. So now onto something shit about this cube that I don't really like after a year of use. So when I just got this cube, if I squeezed it, it would sound like this. There'd be no creaking. But after a year, my GAN 11M Pro sounds like this when I squeeze it. There's this significant creak when I squish it. And it's really unsatisfying. It's such a high quality cube, everything is perfect about it. But when I squish it, there's just this creak. In this old GAN 356X, if I squish it, there's literally no creaks at all, and it's much quieter than my GAN 11M Pro. But for here, it's very creaky, and it's much louder. It's not as quiet as before. I don't know if it's just because of overuse, and that the pieces are wearing down too much. The edges may be wearing down too much. But the creaking is one thing I really hate about this now. So that's pretty much all to the update of 1 year with this GAN 11M Pro. Overall, it's a very decent cube. It's very stable with all the magnets. But after a year, it may have worn down quite a bit, which caused severe creaking, which is very unpleasant to the years of the cuber. I can still perform pretty well with this, but whenever I squeeze it, it's very creaky, and I don't like that a lot. So that's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Even though this creaks a lot, I would still choose it over any other cube, because of just how stable and how good it is. And yeah, that's it. See ya.